Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we are going to continue in with I guess I'm going to do Tarte because that's what I seem to be going into for whatever the reason. And I'm determined now to use this up, or at least some of it. So this is old, I couldn't tell you how old. I'm using Tan Lines today as the bronzer again. But I didn't use one of these as a blush because this palette that I'm using now has a blush in it. But look at this color story. Is it not pretty? I mean, it's just so... I mean, it's basic, but it's so easy and pretty. Like, there's no thought process, you know? And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you don't really want to think about things too much. You know what I mean? That's me anyway. But that's the blush that I'm wearing today. It's such a pretty pink. Now, this was a Christmas edition Tarte palette. It doesn't have a name on it. But the blush is called Snow Place, like home. So, you know, I definitely know it's wintry. And it still smells really good. It's a 12-month life. I obviously can't get it anymore unless you're, buy it online or something. But like I said, it was a Christmas thing, and I think I don't grab these often because it is limited edition type stuff. But I also know that a lot of people purchase these things at Christmas, and I want to start using my products, not just buying them. So we're going to use this today, and the first shade I'm going to go into would be Sweater Weather. And I mean, yes, this is basic. I mean, it just is what it is. But there's nothing wrong with basic, in my opinion. So we're just going to start with this. And, I mean, again, I know Tarte gets a lot of hit and miss. Either people like it or they don't. You know what I mean? And with me, I personally like it as a beginner. Like, as not a makeup artist. Because I just think it's easy to work with. You know? Now, if you're a makeup artist, I can see where maybe this wouldn't be up your alley. But for me, I do like it. A lot. And I like the look that I came up with too. Yes, it's a basic look, but in all honesty, these looks don't take me very long to do because the shadows just kind of, blend and stuff. Like in the brushes, I'm not using anything like expensive or, something like that. It's just regular brushes. I've got Morphe, I've got, what is this one? This one's my Sephora, and I'm using some BH brushes. So, I mean, it's not, and the products are working fine. I don't know. Sometimes I think we forget about these brands and we're so up to promoting other ones. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because I do understand you want to promote smaller businesses and stuff, but that means your money's not going to other companies, you know what I mean? So I don't know exactly on where I stand. You know what I mean? I don't. But you can see how nicely that builds and blends out so, pretty. But it doesn't blend away either. You know what I mean? Like, it is there. It's not disappearing or anything like that. It's, it's pretty. It is what it is. Okay. Then we're going to go into the shade Chocolate and chill. Why can't these things be a little bit bigger? Wording. Doesn't make sense to me. And we're going to put this in the outer corner here. I don't know, there's just something about dark shadows. Like, they don't scare me. They don't intimidate me. They blend easy. I don't know, it's just something about them that... And it's not just Tarte. I mean, Urban Decay, same way. Too Faced, same way. And I usually, like with Too Faced, I always buy their Christmas edition. Whatever they come out with, you know what I mean? Palettes, which I just bought I think it was their spring collection, which actually I haven't used since I, filmed with it. But I like that palette. I really should pull it out, but I've got so many palettes, it's like I forget. And I kind of like doing this because then I remember which ones I like and don't like. And that's fun there too, because then either A, I can maybe pass them along to people that could, use them. And B, I can use the ones that I like. And I think this palette would be really, really pretty come wintertime, especially with that like pinky blush. Like with this palette, I more see like a date night or a sexy look. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I do know that it is so easy to work with. It's just so nice. It blends lovely. Like, I don't have any problems with it at all. It just works like it's supposed to. Works like it's supposed to, And I'm not a makeup artist, so I need things to work, I can't, if something doesn't work, like, I can't fix it. I don't know what to do. Just gonna blend it out with that first shade, because we don't want to lose that first shade. Okay. Then for the bottom lash line, we're going to go into the shade Missile Toast. And I'm going to run it along my lower lash line. And like these colors, like they all go together. They all work very well together. I mean, you're kind of going to get, in the sense, the same look, other than your lid. You can pick a different, shade for your lid. If you do your makeup from, like darkest to lightest type thing. And that's what works for me, is doing it this way. But you do makeup, however you do it, obviously. Whatever works for you. But, like, I just think that overall this is like an everyday palette. And I enjoy that, because people that purchase these things, I think, use them for that reason, A, it's a good deal, or you're gifting it to somebody because, you know, it's Christmas time and it's in Christmas decor, but yet it's an everyday palette, you know, and they could use it throughout the year. So, and you're going to get really pretty looks out of it, and I like that. I mean, I'm all about packaging. That's why I buy the Too Faced ones every year. But, you know, I also, not that the Too Faced doesn't work for me, because it does, but you also want it to be, you know, functionable. Alright, then I'm going to go into Slay. I have no idea what the name of that is. Slay. Sorry. I guess. I don't know. I think that's the name of it. Slay something. I can't really read it. But I'm not going to wet it or anything, and we're just going to pop it on the lid. But if you wet it also, like, it's going to pop even more. Even though I think it pops like it does, you know, as it is now. But I haven't gotten any fallout with it or anything like that. But look at the shine on it. Like, it's just so pretty. So pretty. I enjoy it, as you can tell. And I know that, you know, these... But you can also, like, you know, recreate these, too, these looks. If you have any kind of palettes that got these shades, which I'm sure you do. Like, you don't necessarily have to have this particular palette. Then I'm going to take the shade Merry and Bright. And it's another sort of metallic shade. Again, not going to wet it. It is a darker shade, so I'm going to put it on my outer corner here. Of my lid, just to sort of, you know, deepen it out some. Or deepen it up, not deepen it up, deepen it up, sorry. Like that. There we go. I think that's pretty good right there. I think I have it evened. Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. Okay. And then for inner corner, I'm going to go into the shade Glow Angel. We're just going to pop that in the inner corner. Alright, like that. go back in to blend out a little bit. Okay. I think it all looks even with the other eye. Again, it's so hard for me to get these eyes even because I do one eye at a time. And it's not good for me because, you know, I'm not a makeup artist. For eyeliner, I have the Fake Awake on. Loving this a lot. Let's curl the lashes. For top lashes, I'm going to use the Surfer Curl. I really do enjoy this mascara. I think I might have to get a full size of this one. Although they just came out with a new one and I'm curious about it. I may have to try it first. Unless they have an option for a sample. In which case I'll sample it first. I always like mascara samples. And I do like the travel size too. That way you can see if it works before you actually commit to it. Because you never know. And I do agree with a lot of people. Like, you can get a good mascara at a really decent price through the drugstore, so. But then there are some mascaras that are worth it. You know? For whatever reason, I love my Gucci mascara. I have no clue why, but I do. And of course, I just made a huge mess. Nothing new there, though, right? Clean that up. I don't get this. I don't know why these lashes on the side just don't want to cooperate with me at all. It just makes no sense to me. I don't know what I've done to this side for the lashes not to. They don't like me at all. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry. But for bottom lashes, I'm going to use my MAC. While it's drying on my skin, I'll just go ahead and go in with mascara. Why not? That way if I mess up, then I don't have to, you know, clean it up twice. I also think I thought about using a brown mascara on this look because I think brown would be cute too. I actually need to do that. I may do that with my next look. Use a brown mascara. See, that lash wants to hang down. Like, what is that about? Why does the lash want to hang down? And I even curl that one little lash. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Makes no sense to me why it does that. Not any at all. Alright, let me say. If I can climb that up now. without making a mess, because that's definitely a possibility. Me making a mess. A bigger mess. Because if I can make a bigger mess, I will. We all know this. I don't understand how every time I can mess up with mascara. But I do. Every time. There's not a time, I don't think. And when I do, I get so excited. I'm just going to go back into that one shade that I used on the bottom lash line. To cover that up. Basically. But hey, it works. We're going to make it work. Alright, right. There we go. Right, good enough. You made it work. Yeah, don't look too bad. However, what did I do over here? You bet. I made a mess. Alright, there, we're done. I'm just going to keep messing it up if I don't stop. We all know this. So I really enjoyed this palette. I think the look came out nice. I had no issues. If I wasn't talking, it wouldn't take me that long. Of course, if I didn't mess up on the mascara, it wouldn't take me that long. But I really just think Tarte formulas are easy, especially for beginners. Or if you're just starting your collection. Oh, lipstick, that didn't turn out as well. So, it's all over my mouth. I don't even know what I did there, y'all. Couldn't even tell you. But it's the poppy color of the Lip Plump by Tarte. I wanted to show this color because it is a brighter color. I somehow I got all over my face. Who knows? Alright, this is the color. It's glossy. And it kind of does plump. There we go. But, oh, I don't know why it's going everywhere. I didn't wear a lip liner today. That explains it. So, definitely wear a lip liner if you're going to use those. Just because it will help it from, like, going up and out of your lip line type thing. Especially if you are aging, because your little lines and stuff, I can see it going into it. But overall, I really do like these things. Especially if I'm putting it over top of a lipstick, to be honest with you. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I love doing these videos because A, it gives me something to do. And I really, you know, would like feedback, and you know, if you have these palettes, if you don't, if you thought about getting them but didn't, like the reasoning and stuff. But more importantly, I just like talking about makeup. And I mean, I do have my daughters, but you know, they're into makeup in the sense of just like playing, which I am too, but I also want to know what's good and what works, especially as I get older, because things don't work like they used to be honest with you. And it gets harder and harder to really do my makeup, to be honest. And I'm wondering if there comes a point that you're kind of limited to what you do use, as in the sense of like eyeshadow and stuff. Like as my hoods on my eyes get even lower, you know, am I going to be able to wear makeup or eyeshadows and stuff? Because if you can't see them, what's the point, in a sense? Or, you know, foundation, is it going to get worse as it gets into my lines, or as I get more lines and stuff? So I'm really interested in that sort of stuff. But I've wasted enough of your time. I will let you go. I will see you in my next video. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, Bye.